in your home, make sure you know who you're working with. And sometimes the person that's available this afternoon or tomorrow morning is available for a reason. So keep that in mind and protect yourself. You probably might not want that person. Let's talk a little bit about some of the trends that we're going to see. This is the fun part. That we're going to see continuing into 2018 and going even beyond into 2019. So for a long time, I think we know that we have seen white kitchens. Who in here has a white kitchen? Who in here doesn't have a white kitchen but wants a white kitchen? So white, 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 and more white. Gray, again, has been a pretty popular color. We find that we have been mixing those two colors together in kitchens, and you can do that, and we will continue to do that, and we love to do that. But we're going to see a trend towards colorful kitchens. Colorful kitchens are going to come back. We just this, I think early this week, as a matter of fact, I got a notice from our Wellborn headquarters, and they're coming out with some new standard colors in their cabinetry line. 2 more different grays. One's a warmer taupier color, and they're actually coming out with I think it was a blush color, and a light green color. Last year they came out with a navy, and they came out with a burgundy color. So we're starting to see that trend again. It's a great, it's a great place to maybe put a pop of color maybe in your island or something like that, or a little beverage center. But again, we're starting to see that. So get used to seeing a little color again. Does not mean white kitchens are going out of style. I think white's always going to be classic. There's some things that are always going to be classic, and they're going to stand the test of time. And I do find that I like to be able to lead my clients to making investment decisions in their home that they feel good about and are going to stand the test of time. And then bring in some of the upcoming trends and some of the things that are going to be bigger, and in smaller doses. Again, bold color is going to be booming. So we're seeing this in color predictions for 2019. I was reading an article yesterday, and they're using terms like saturated berries and brilliant fuchsias and deep purples and things of that nature. So again, we're going to see it in sofas. We're going to see it in upholstery. You're going to see it in hard surfaces. We see it in tile. You're going to see it in, how many of you guys have seen the real pattern tiles that are really popular now, beautiful on and again, if it's something you're afraid of using on a larger scale, maybe on a bathroom floor. We're seeing them a lot in kitchen floors. We're doing them a lot on a fireplace face. So again, bolder color and more design. Blues are continuing to be all the rage. And you ladies know how colors go through cycles. Blues here especially, we use a lot of, because number one, we have a lot of clients that want a coastal feel. We're on the coast, we're in Florida. But navy has also become it's become a classic, it's become a neutral, and navies look beautiful with grays. They look fabulous with a crisp white. They look beautiful with yellows, and we're seeing turquoises, navies, rich cobalt blues, and a lot of coastal blue greens and slate blue colors as well. So that's a trend we're seeing. Bye-bye grass, hello rose gold. How many of you ladies are thrilled with the return of gold? Raise your hand. Not a whole lot of gold. Who would rather just stay with their nice stainless and brushed nickel and keep their silvers? Okay. Okay. So now I know where this audience is going. So what I find, what our resistance oftentimes is to the grass is, it's gonna go out again. It's gonna go out again, and then I've spent all this money, and so it's different. It's different than brass of yesteryear. So it's different than the 80s brass vases and frames and pieces and things that you all may have sent to Goodwill or donated or gotten rid of or painted, some of you who want to take on a little DIY project. It's more brushed. So the popular golds now are a little more brushed. They're not as bright and they're not as brassy, they're a little more brushed, but there's some fun ways to use those. You can just incorporate a couple of accessory pieces. You can update your hardware on some of your cabinets and bring in a little bit of that gold. That's a great way to do it. If you like it, but you don't want to saturate yourself in it and pin yourself into a, oh, I see she did our house in 2018 when gold was back. So, but we're seeing a lot more of the rose golds, coppers and warm tones, and I think many of you ladies have seen that pink and that dusty rose has come back again. And this really is a nod to that, the warmer tones and the coppers and the dusty pinks. Metallics are still popular. Metallics are fabulous, but we're seeing them in wallpaper. We're seeing them in countertops. We have some Cambria countertops that have some metallics to them. And yes, you can mix metals. So that is a big question I get a lot. Can I mix metals? I've got a lot of silver. I'd like to bring in some gold. Vice versa, yes, you can do that. And there's some general rules of thumb that I will use in order to create a really pretty aesthetic that's pleasing to the eye, but yes, you absolutely can mix metals. A nod to nature. So we're seeing a lot more with organic materials. Slate and marbles and natural stone, agate, and even down to some of the accessories, we're seeing a lot of knotty, nubby throws and pillows. Have you guys seen? Things are very textured. Things are very cozy. Nature is really playing a key role in our finishes. How many of you guys are familiar with the live edge tables, live edge wood? If you've seen it, it literally looks like a tree.